Here we go. Random reaction. So last time I thought this is another channel he had, but it wasn't. So I apologize for that. This is his only channel, I guess. Alright. So we're gonna go to the latest popular. Popular. I watched that one 3 years ago. The devil keep making it worse. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, how are these the most popular ones? Let's talk about his status.
What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. It was July of 2017.
Hey, at least he's giving dates. At least he's giving dates now.
When I created my channel, my YouTube channel.
Oh, what? Who gives a fuck about that?
I don't think I posted any content for a couple months. Didn't know what it was. I just got out of prison, having done 24 years, over 24 years. And when I created my channel, I created it sort of as a therapy for me. Right? I've said this before, and I'll say it again for those of you that are new to the channel.
He loves being a crease. He'll say it once, and he'll say it again.
I had told the board that I could not have my greatest impact on the world be that I was a killer.
His greatest impact on the world of him being an accidental killer? What? Oh, hell no.
And that I needed to return back to society and prove that I had changed.
Oh, and wow.
I wanted to help other people. When I first got out,
Okay, I apologize for that. There was a helicopter flying, and I just had to wait till the noise died down.
I was speaking at different places. I went to the juvenile hall. When I first got out, I was speaking at different places. I went to the juvenile hall in San Diego. I went to a couple continuation schools. I spoke at Catholic schools. I spoke at colleges and universities. Right?
I
was
bet
interviewed
you did.
by college students, and I enjoyed doing it.
Did you?
But
you enjoyed being a nice guy,
and you have to pay the bills, and so you can't. I couldn't continue to do all those things when I had to work and I had to pay bills, and I had a family to take care of. Right?
What family? What family? I heard you got a dog now. And you better take care of that dog, right, Crease? Because we're on to you. But this is a bunch of nothing, as always.
So my channel became the way to get my message out.
What's that?
And if you look at my Dubs channel, this channel, this is the channel I'm going to put this video on.
What the fuck? Stupid motherfucker.
The way to get my message out. And if you look at my Dubs channel, this channel, this is the channel I'm going to put this video on.
I hope so.
When you look at it, 99% of my content is...
Yes, just look at it. Don't watch it. Don't pay attention to it. Just look at it. Because 90% of his content is...
a glimpse into my life. A glimpse into a world that you don't want to be a part of.
What's that? A Stitch world?
Now,
what's that? A world you want to be a part of? What is that? What world is that, Dubs? Should I call you Dubs? I'm going to call you Dubs just because, right? I should call you Crease, but what world are you talking about? You went to go talk to kids that are in trouble, high risk youth, right? Because you just got out of prison and you're playing that good boy role. But then, nah, I had to stop because I need to get a job.
Recently, I say over the last year, and then it bubbled into this month, right?
What month
There's
is that?
this whole thing where people are talking about Dub's status in prison.
People are talking about Dub's status in prison. Look at him. He already knows He's gonna start lying. He already knows that he's got to make up a story. Or is he reading? Huh? Right? Is he reading something somewhere else? A different monitor, maybe? Let's see.
People are saying Dubs is a liar. Dubs hid this and Dubs hid that. And I've spoken to other content creators on the phone
Which
in real
ones?
life.
On the phone in real life.
And the thing is, my channel is about my life experiences.
Which is what?
I'm
Which is what? What's your life experience, Dubs?
I'm from that world where that world belongs where it's at.
What?
What someone's prison status is,
Yeah.
how does that mean anything on the streets?
Explain yourself.
90% of my viewers have never been to prison and don't care about
Yeah. Yeah, and then you sit there and clown because someone calls you out and be like, you never did nothing. You weren't part of nothing. Get over here.
They like to hear the stories and they like to see the change from negative to positive, right?
You don't do that. You do not do that.
There will be a time, probably, there will be a time.
There will be a time, probably. What the fuck? The self contradiction is real.
I may tell my story. I won't do it in a book. People have asked me to
What
write a
the
book.
fuck?
I get that.
All right, hold up. So that is his end game is making a book out of his life story, but he's not gonna do it in a book format. So what? He gonna go online and tell your bunk ass story? That's fake.
A lot.
Wow.
I'm not really interested in that. But at some point, maybe I tell the full story.
At some point, maybe he tells.
And I will say this.
Say it.
People are going
Hurry
to
up.
believe whatever they want to believe.
Duh.
But I'm telling you right now, these people that keep trying to put a rat jacket on me,
Oh shit.
I never told on anybody. See, people think they know what certain processes are for certain things. And my question is, if you've never done it, how would you know? You're
What?
speculating, right?
No, there's no speculation, Dubs. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dubs throughout this whole video. I'm gonna give you that. But there's no speculation, Dubs.
You gotta be smarter than who you're dealing with. And if you
What?
can't figure out how to be smarter than them, then you're a sucker.
So fuck. You made no sense. But you's a sucker. We're gonna have to rewind that because I don't know what the fuck you just said.
For certain things. And my question is, if you've never done it, how would you know? You're speculating, right? You gotta be smarter than who you're dealing with. And if you can't figure out how to be smarter than them, then you're a sucker.
What?
I've never been a sucker.
Yeah, right. This is comedy. He's never been a sucker. Let's hear it.
So people are going to continue to believe what they want, and like I've always
What
said,
they
and they
want.
come up with all. I testified against people and all that. Never happened. There's not one person in the world that could ever say.
So you didn't go into a courtroom and point somebody out. Okay, we got that. But on paper, did you ever say anything about someone? That's the real question.
They caught time because of me. They got validated because of me.
Probably did.
They got slammed down because of me. And like any of those things.
Most
There's not
likely
one.
did. You probably
There,
disrupted a lot of shit. You probably disrupted a lot of shit. Beyond them walls, as you say. So don't try to claim yourself as some kind of martyr because you did something foul. And you can't walk away from it just like you walked away from whatever you try to be, right? And you continue to walk away from who you are, and we continue to expose what you are. Johnny Ratas.
no one that can say that somebody said that I gave up some knives. Knives? The shit I was involved in, you think I did, but knives? If I'm not gonna talk about, like, it's crazy. That never happened. That
Sure?
wouldn't even make sense. You know, and then there's like somebody made a comment about me checking in on the yard, this and this and that. What the fuck? I'm curious, what yard is that? It,
Tell us. If you got the answer, tell us. Plain and simple. Dubs. Plain and simple. If you were that down about telling your story, you wouldn't be ashamed or hesitant to tell your story about what you did and where you've been, right? Because that's what you're doing. But there's gaps and there's missing links.
it doesn't make sense. Again, I may tell the story, but I'm going to tell you this. The reason why I don't go into details about my entire story is because I'm being respectful.
No, because you can't. Because you
That's
know
a
you
fact.
can't.
I'm being
That's not a
respectful.
fact. Respectful to who? Respectful to who? To your YouTube career? Your TikTok career? Like, okay.
It would have a negative reflection on certain things. But just know that I never gave up my
Told?
morals.
He never gave up his morals. He never gave up his
Never did.
morals.
Okay?
Gave up his- He didn't say he didn't snitch, which is the question, right? He didn't deny that part, because he didn't give up his morals, whatever that is. Whatever morals you have, Crease. Oh, my bad, Dubs. I think they're different from everyday morals in the real world.
And all the people that right now are clawing to do videos about me, I get
Clawing?
it. I get it.
Of course you do.
But it's just a trip how people are telling half truths.
Truths.
Nobody
Half
was there but me.
truths. Of course. So tell it.
The people that were in part
So fucking tell it. Nobody knows your story, so fucking tell it. You piece of shit wannabe Mexican.
parts of it, they know. The people that did business with me, criminal activities, criminal business, serious shit with me,
Criminal activities, criminal business. What the fuck? He doesn't even know what he's talking about. What the fuck? Why would he say it like that?
you've never heard any of them, even through a proxy, through somebody else, say, hey, yeah, that vato fucking gave up this, this, and that. You've never heard anybody say the drops that we used got exposed. You've never heard anybody say even the code.
Exposed. That's right, exposed. Gross.
that we used got exposed. And for some people, they're like, codes, drops. Exactly. It's not your world. It's not mine either.
What? The contradictory is off the charts with this guy.
It was. Believe me, there's
What
things
the fuck was that? What was that?
I would love to say. It was. Believe me, there's things I would love to say.
No, I'm
Things
not
that I
gonna
would
believe
love to point out.
Yeah, because you're a snitch. You would love to do that. Point out.
But
You
I
see that? Did you hear that? He just snitched on himself. There's things I would love to point out.
don't think it's for public consumption. I've always stood
Then get off the internet and stop talking about it. Wow.
by that. And it's part of the reason why I don't name names. I don't name organizations. You know, and I've had people tell me in the comments, I don't know why you don't
Comments
just name
that
names.
he don't pay
They
attention
do.
to.
Well, if they're a member, they can do whatever they want. You're not a member, you ain't even supposed to say nothing. Their
Exactly.
name, admit their existence, acknowledge their existence, any of that.
Yeah, so quit talking about it.
So when people, you know, oh, and by the way, I've been hearing lately too, there's a couple content creators that said I used to be humble.
There's a couple content creators. Like, what is that? Why would you say that? You know why? Because you're soft. You don't want to name names. You don't want to look directly in the camera, give eye contact, because you can't. All you do is give crease contact, dubs.
And then I became arrogant. And
Ha!
they're not saying it to be fucked up.
No, they just see what kind of person you are. Main character syndrome right here. Do not be like this person. What is main character syndrome? PlayStation's still there.
That's their belief and their opinion. And I respect another person's opinion. But I think they aren't seeing things in 3D.
What?
And the reason
See things in 3D. What the fuck? What the fuck? Seeing things in 3D, not in IRL. Right? Dubs?
I say that is, over the years where I supposedly got arrogant, I have been attacked. I've been slandered.
Aww.
You know, I saw a live
Aww.
last night and people were talking about my ex-wife.
Oh,
that she
yeah?
was
What'd they
fat.
say?
My ex-wife wasn't fat.
She wasn't?
That I used her.
Did
My
you?
ex-wife didn't work. I took care of the family. I even took care of the family while I was in.
Whoa, where is this going? Some major self-reflection right here. How'd it turn into... I don't even know what he's talking about anymore. Drop it in the comments if you know what he's talking about.
prison. And so when I hear all these narratives, I trip out when I go into these comment sections or if I go into these lives and I don't see anyone in there.
He goes into comment sections and lives and he doesn't see anyone in there. What the fuck?
Becoming members of those channels or donating
What?
any money to support that content creator.
Who gives a fuck about people donating money? Self-reflection time. That's what you care about because that's what it came up. That's how it came up. It went from people trashing your ex-wife, you know, which is, you know, effed up. But now you're talking about, oh, if I see people not donating to them, what?
I just see a cesspool of hatred.
What?
And it can, I mean, if the live is an hour, for legitimately an hour, they can go strong hating on a man they don't know and have never met.
Oh my
Creating
goodness.
whole stories.
Yep.
You know, this other individual I roasted the other day,
Hey, roasted.
he said, and I'll say it here, he said that when I was 16, I killed.
He said, she said. Another person he roasted, but he doesn't want to give up the name. We're going to have to rewind this stupid shit again.
The gardener. Other individual I roasted the other day, he said, and I'll say it here, he said that when I was 16, I killed a gardener. And that's what I went to prison for. When I was 16, I was in YA. I went to YA at 15. I got out right before my 19th birthday. And 5 months after getting out.
So now he's giving dates and times and ages. For what? For what? To hide the fact that you accidentally shot somebody in their back? Was that what you're
About a
doing?
murder. The guy that was killed in my case was from my neighborhood. He was a 29-year-old man.
Look, I don't want to name drop, but rest in peace to that brother, man. We trying to keep your name alive. I'm not going to say it because it's not about that. It's about exposing this motherfucker, but rest in peace. And, you know, we're trying to do justice for this accidental murderer that has no feelings or remorse about what he did.
And you know what? He left behind a family. And every time you talk about him and you guys make him a kid or an old man or a gardener, you're disrespecting that family.
Just like you are, without feeling sorry for it. You should come on live or do your videos and be like, I'm sorry I took a life. Because now I'm trying to do better out in public, out in society. But all you do is sit in front of your fucking monitor and talk your tall, creased tails. Come on.
Whenever I talk about that case, it's usually to try to open people's eyes. And I try to be respectful to the family.
No, you don't. No, you fucking don't.
I'm not proud of what I did. It was very shameful.
Yeah, because you were scared as soon as you did
But
it.
that
You were scared as soon as you did it.
man came in a carload of his friends. 3 times. With weapons.
And?
They told the cops that they went into my neighborhood to put in work. And the one that wound up dying again.
They told the cops that they went there to put in work. See how he's tiptoeing around the fact that he accidentally killed somebody? Like, he doesn't want to take responsibility. No. Man.
Was from my neighborhood. He was backing up friends, family.
This is what would crawl out of you if you...
See, he's not taking accountability for what he did. But he wants to be Mr. Righteous out here. And I guess this, I don't know what this story is about. I don't know what this video is about. Dubs talks about his status. Wow.
Stuff happened back then. It was 1993. It was a very cold-blooded era. I was a very cold-blooded person back then.
No, you weren't. See, that's the problem right there. No accountability, no remorse, no I'm sorry. No, it's all about you. You.
So I will leave it to everyone to keep discussing my prison status while I'm in the world.
Okay.
I will continue to put out videos
So what?
for your children, for your nieces.
Whoa, man. Come on, dude. Don't say that stupid shit. That's not what you're doing it for. First of all, you're talking about how you killed somebody and you still haven't apologized for it publicly. That's number one. Number two, do not mention that you're doing something good for the youth. Okay?
For your nephews and for you
Me.
to see that prison and criminality, there's no happy
Criminality.
endings.
Well, duh.
It's a
Duh.
fucked up way to live.
Of course it is.
And every one of the dudes in there, I don't care who it is, every one of the dudes in there, except for a small, tiny percentage that are righteous psychopaths, everyone else would love to be out here in the streets.
Man, oh shit. What the hell?
And if they were on the streets, they wouldn't give a
He's preaching to the choir.
damn about prison. You know why? Because they spent their whole lives in there.
Redundant.
The guys that are so infatuated with that stuff are the guys that they didn't go. Or if they did, they got out.
Nah, that's not what it is. We just don't like you being a fucking liar. You know? We don't like your mouth running 100 miles per hour. That's what we don't like.
They realized it wasn't for them and they stayed out. But for some reason, they're infatuated with it. They don't want to go back. No way, no hell. But they can't stop talking about it.
Just like you. Self-reflection time.
At no point have I ever said anything regarding my active or non-active status.
Because you can't.
And yet I've
you
been
don't
called a
want to.
liar.
Yes, because you do.
I was talking to another content creator.
Oh my goodness. What's up with the content? Like, so every time he says content creator, I'm pretty sure he's talking about Skittles. Fuck that. I just cracked your fucking content creator code. Cause this is out of hand. You said that word I don't know how many times, but every time you say it, I talked to another content creator. I mean Dubs. I mean Skittles. I mean, like, who are you talking about?
I did time in the Bay, was in the shoe for a while and stuff, and we were talking about that stuff. And we're talking about how when someone has lived a certain life, he develops certain habits.
Dude? Man, fuck your fucking shirt. Like, for real, you hella boring. You're dusty as fuck. Man, you pause every time when you want to talk, which makes it even... Oh, shit. I apologize. This is very, very hard to watch. Oh, look. 1 minute left.
He conducts himself in a certain way. And I was laughing and I was like, these dudes act like I'm a different person off camera than I am on camera.
I bet you are.
I'm the same person.
No, you're not.
There's no acting.
Yes. Yes, there is. I don't know what's up with the dramatic pauses, but yes, you do act. You act like a Mexican, just like your boyfriend Skittles. You guys both act like you're for the raza, with the raza, about the raza. It's not happening anymore, Crease. So, another exposed tube production.
What you see is what you get. So, I just figured I'd put that out there for you guys, and you guys do with it what you want. Like I said, I know 90% of my subscribers and people that watch my channel have never been to prison and don't care about it whatsoever.
But you get to talk about it to them. Like you're feeding them bullshit. You just snitched yourself out again. He just said 90% of his subscribers is not about that, or, you know, so obviously they're learning from you, which means that you're manipulating them, telling them a narrative that you created. how you see yourself as whatever you want to be, right, on the internet, because that's what you're doing. You're putting yourself in a costume and you're being that tough guy, knowing damn well you're a pussy, Dubs.
They tell me all the time in IG, in Discord, in the comments on my videos, in person when they meet me on the streets.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
So, with that said, that's my video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody
What the hell? Again with a whole lot of nothing.
please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them.
Look at that fucking shit. What the fuck is that? This is what happens when a sad, lonely old man dresses himself. Unproperly.